All right, how are we all doing? I welcome you all to Faith and Entrepreneurship podcast, and of course, I'm your host, Ifeoma Umeh. Well, I've had this in my spirit to talk about, and I believe someone out there might need a solution. It's an experience I have encountered, and I want to share how I was able to solve this. Now, here is the question. Some persons ask, if I'm walking by faith, is it also faith that I, watch someone or expect that thing from someone? Okay, let me just take for example, a few months ago, I was expecting some money, like I was using my faith to draw some money. And I needed this money for something very, very important. And let's just take for example, I started putting my faith in action on Monday, and I was expecting this money to come in at least on Friday, because what I needed the money for was on Saturday. I kept on believing, I was declaring, I said my faith must produce. And guess what? Friday morning, there was nothing. There was no sign of the money coming in. I was looking out, okay, will somebody just tell me, God spoke to me and said I should give you this money, I was expecting my faith to come in from a man. But guess what? One thing we need to understand is God's timing is not our timing. You might be expecting something. It might not be the way you want it. It might not show up the way you want it. But God will always show up for you. Now back to my story. By Friday morning, I was already, I was like, where is this money going to come in from? God, I need this money to come in. How is it going to go about? I was already thinking for myself. And that's a mistake I feel like many people do when they are walking by faith. At some point, you step out of faith, even though you think you're still walking by faith. But because you are already thinking of how you're going to solve it, even after you said you're walking by, because walking by faith literally is you putting this matter in the hands of God. But when you find yourself thinking, how is it going to happen? That means you've withdrawn the case from God. You've told God, I don't think you can handle this. Let me think for myself. And that was what I started doing. Well, the money didn't come, and I had to go and borrow. Now, this is a lesson. Sometimes, when we are expecting something from God, we feel like if we maybe talk to someone, let's use money in this term. If we talk to someone to borrow us the money, and the person borrows you the money, it is still by faith. Because of course, it's not everybody you ask to borrow you will definitely borrow you. But let me let you know something. That is you walking out of faith. Walking by faith is you putting everything in the hands of God and saying, God, this is in your hands. If you're not doing anything about it, then let the whole world know that I don't have a God. And God is a jealous God. God loves to show himself. He will definitely come true for you. So my dear beloved brothers and sisters, if you are being in this position, or if you ever find yourself in this position, understand that if you want to start walking by faith, you need to walk by faith till the end. You need to put the matter in the hands of God and let it be with him. Don't withdraw it at all. It might be, if I had waited, that money might even, maybe it might have bumped into my heart, let's say 2 minutes or 30 minutes before I was supposed to make the transaction, if I had waited. But I went about it my way. So for someone out there who would be in this situation, or who would encounter something like this, I want you to have that strong will, have that strong belief. Just put it in the hands of God and go and rest. Just keep praising him, make your declarations, and definitely your faith will come true. Alright, I hope you learned something from this. I would love to see your comments in the sessions. Bye.